Just around 11:30 this morning, we were we were told that there were three motorcyclists who were traveling northbound here on Bayshore Boulevard. One of the motorcyclists ended up running into or struck a bicyclist who was trying to cross the street. Obviously, you can see the bike is all the way down there. The motorcyclist died on scene. The bicyclist was taken to the closest hospital where the bicyclist passed away. Again, it's very early in the investigation. Right now, we're out here talking to witnesses, collecting evidence, and as you can see, taking photographs of the scene right now. So there's going to be very little that I can tell you at this point. Any questions?
We have reports from witnesses that there was high rates of speed. Can you touch on that at all? Talk about that?
That's something that we're looking into. Again, we're talking to witnesses, trying to figure out what these three motorcyclists were doing. So again, I don't want to give you any false information, but we are looking into that. That could be a factor.
And then the status of the other two motorcyclists?
Well, right now, they're not injured. Is that what you're asking?
Are they injured? Are they in custody? Were they released?
They're talking to detectives right now. They're talking to detectives, but they're not injured.
And just speaking to social distancing, people supposed to be not outside, and you're dealing with that, answering questions with that, but now having to deal with this, another accident, another fatal accident here on Bayshore.
Yeah, you're talking about speak to the
yeah.
social distancing. Well, I mean, people want to come outside, they want to exercise, they want to ride their bike. Bayshore Boulevard is a very popular location to do that, and so, obviously everyone is out here trying to get fresh air, and unfortunately, a tragedy happened while people are out here, social distancing, because we don't know how close they were. But, people are just out here trying to get fresh air and exercise, but still social distance at the same time. Again, a very just unfortunate crash that occurred here while people were out here on Bayshore Boulevard.
Male, agent, female?
I can tell you that the bicyclist is in their, I won't give the sexes, but the bicyclists in their 50s and the motorcyclists in their 30s.
Was the bicyclist with anyone else, or were they traveling alone?
We were told the bicyclist was with some people also riding their bikes.
It was a busy time. Can you talk about maybe how many people you guys have spoken to, how many people witnessed, how many people tried to render aid, any of those details that you provided?
I don't have any details about who tried to render aid, but again, we have a number of witnesses who were out here who saw what happened, and a lot of them are cooperating and talking to our detectives so they can figure out what exactly happened during this tragedy right here on Bayshore Boulevard this morning.
Are you expecting charges to be filed?
Too early to even say that right now. I mean, we're looking at all aspects of what happened out here right now, so we can't say whether or not there will be charges filed. We just have to talk to who we need to talk to and figure out what happened.
Can you talk about, what is, in terms of speed in Bayshore, if speed was a factor, kind of, Bayshore is 35 mile an hour, and if he wasn't going that, what's TP doing, or
I mean, our officers, as you know, I think some of you were out here earlier for an earlier event. So our officers were out here, in the area on Bayshore. So we were definitely out in this area. The speed limit is 35 miles per hour, and, that was lowered because of another tragic crash. We tell people all the time to slow down. There's plenty of pedestrians and bicyclists that enjoy the Bayshore Boulevard area. So we are very visible out here. We're always, patrolling and making sure people are heeding to the speed. But again, there's always going to be someone or maybe a few people who will try to test the limits.
And in terms of just last question for me, was the bicyclist, was he crossing the crosswalk, or was he biking in the road?
We're told he was crossing over. Now, and then what I was told was that right there where that little space is, he was crossing through that area.